All right, so you're so frustrated with your golf game, it's time to go get a lesson. Well, maybe not quite yet. How about I show you the things that I see all the time that anybody can fix? And maybe you don't have to go pay for that golf lesson. And then next week, I'm gonna walk you through the 3 different ways you can slice a golf ball and the 3 ways to fix each one of those. Now, let's go see if we can save you some money. So power in a golf swing comes from your big muscles, your legs, your butt, your back. But consistency in a golf swing comes from being able to control that power and stay balanced. So a lot of times you might step in there to hit your shot and you're so focused on trying to hit that golf ball that instead of allowing your power, your hips, your legs to get through the shot, you try to control it by just trying to hit the golf ball. So your swing gets in there and looks possibly something like that. You don't release your hips, you swing straight down at it, you make bad contact, and you get a bad result. Step 1 in almost any lesson I teach is getting people through the golf shot. If that's your belt buckle to target, if that's just getting on your right toe, whatever it is. If you can't get into this position every single time, you can't go on to the next step. Make sure you get your power working. You can check it after every swing. Just make your swing. You should be able to stand there, hold this position, check your toe, check the bottom of your foot. Do this every time, and then let's move on to the next thing. This is one of my favorites. I keep hitting it right. Step in, pick out your target, aim at your target, make a good swing, and it went right. Or did it? See, a lot of times people misalign themselves. They're hitting a straight golf shot, they just have it lined up the wrong way. Well, so how do we fix the alignment? Well, it's easy. We just grab an alignment stick, drop it down, aim it towards your target, swing down that path. Make sure your club face is going down that direction. You can get your buddy that's 2 high lives in and the Jägermeister shot, have him stand behind you and make sure that you're aimed at the target. Not aiming your feet, aiming your club face. So you just get that alignment stick going on the target you're trying to hit. Your club face needs to point towards the target. That's what starts our initial direction. Make good swings and start to relearn where your alignment really is. A big misconception with this is people rely too heavily on their feet for their alignment. It's your club face. You have to make sure your club face is pointed towards the target. If our feet really mattered, I couldn't stand like this and hit the golf ball straight. It's all where this is pointed. Get your alignment set, make your smooth swings, and now you're back on track to where you need to be. All right, for these next couple, you might need a camera or somebody just to check you out to see where things are for your setup. But ball position is a huge one. People love to play that ball forward in their stance. I think it's because they believe they're going to hit the ball higher, when really swinging down and through the ball is going to launch the ball. Now, I prefer my ball just front of center. And to get in that position, you can do this. You can drop an alignment stick right in the middle, point it right at the golf ball, and then move the ball so it's just in front of that. Now, I step out evenly, step out shoulder width apart, make sure that's still in the center, and you're ready to swing. And then other parts, people like to stand too wide. You lose your turn here, you're losing your power. And people like to stand too narrow. So when I'm talking about narrow and wide, I'm talking about my shoulder width. Too wide's outside the shoulders, too narrow's inside the shoulders, like you're standing on a pin here. Balance. So watch where your width of your stance is. Keep it consistent for every swing. Now on this channel, I simplify golf for new and everyday golfers. And when they get in here for this stance and they get ready to hit, they like to add all this stress into their body here. They straighten this. You need an angle here and you have to be relaxed. The more stress you have prior to swinging, the harder you're going to make that shot. The harder you're going to make it to get to your hips, your true power source. So what I always like to say is we bend our knees a little bit. You bend your hips until your arms hang. Once your arms hang, that's where you grab the club, and that's where we set up. Nice and relaxed. Good angle, ready to attack. Another big one here is just the takeaway, the pick-up takeaway. You're not trying to break your wrist here, you're trying to push and extend. So I always like to tell them to push their left hand away, or you're turning away. Your body is all working together as one to build this power here. So don't pick up the club, make sure you're pushing that club away from you. And then the big question is, how do you hit the golf ball straight? Well, I have a video here to help you out with that one. And until next time, remember, golf is easy. If you just save money on golf lessons, you can stop making it hard. I am big.